Welcome back to another episode with Paradox the Rapper. Behind me, you see Myke's SC300. I'm in the process of peeling it right now. So on this episode, I'm gonna show you how to peel your old ramp and get it ready for the new one. So sometimes when you do this, paint and other stuff might start coming off as well. I'm gonna go through and show you why this happens, what to do when it does, and explain to you the reasoning behind what I do when I sand down the car. Okay, so don't worry. This will not happen to you if your paint is nice and fresh, just came out of the factory, and it's brand new, there's no sun damage. The wrap will not hurt your paint. But if you got an old car, or you have one that's totally modded out with custom body work, this can happen, okay? So that's just part of the game. So when you get into the game of modifying your cars, you gotta learn how to deal with stuff. So this is where I'm gonna show you, so stay tuned. All right, so this episode is brought to you by Paradox Wraps, because right here, we're gonna feature some wrap. So this is Glossy Chameleon Spring Green. It's available to order right now. Okay, this is a kind of chameleon green color. It's got lots of sparkles. Yeah, let the sun hit it. The ducks love it. So this one, I have it on my Instagram. You can view it up close just like this. And you can view all these other colors as well. I got tons of colors. Look at that. Okay. A lot of these colors are already posted on my Instagram. I will link it below on my second account. You can send me a message or you can email me, preferably email, the color that you want. All the pricings are posted on the Instagram site, Paradox Wraps, right below. And just tell me what you want. It'd be 60 feet by 5 feet tall, free shipping in the US. All this stuff is available to order right now. Okay, what do you guys think? Should Myke go back to green? Huh? Look at this guy. Let us know in the comments if you guys think Myke should just buy a truck and trailer and just call it a day.
I got plenty of homies with trucks and trailers. I got you. Remember, hey, bro, I used about 7 of his AAA codes.
No more AAA toes for you. From me, okay? I need to save my shit.
Yeah, oh, no, watch that.
Yep, man.
No. Get in. Huh? Get in.
Oh, we're getting surgical.
I've gotten my lips hired off of that.
Yeah, this is gonna get all... You need a zip tie or something?
Nah, don't zip tie it yet. This is gonna come off.
Ooh, hey, your wheels are a little close to this hook over here.
Yeah.
You gotta go forward. You about to boof your lip.
Yeah.
You gotta go forward first.
Okay, close the door. So steer this way to the left. Now steer right.
There you go.
All right, now straight. We good?
Yeah, it should be good. Just go back slow.
Now turn right all the way. All right. Now turn straight.
How's your G35?
Not working.
Broken, but it looks clean though, huh? All right, we're gonna see if Myke wrecks his wheel or not. I'll tell you to stop. We're clear. Okay, go.
Yeah, he's clear.
Keep going. We're good. There we go. Woo!
It's the D ring.
Take the winch off?
Yeah. So that you can just drive it right on.
Oh! Oh! Stop it! Stop it! KBD don't rip. There we go.
God dang it, man. Hurts.
That's why he's got KBD sponsorship.
Jeez.
They just sent him a new one. Right?
You got the zip ties?
I got some.
We get 2 of them?
All right, hold up.
Attitude. That dude's a douche. It's like, bruh, I'm like that with all my partners. We always bullshit. You should see how this nigga do me. I used to really get offensive, like, man, this nigga's fucking always
fucking with me for like 2 years.
This nigga always fucking bullying me, talking shit.
These fools don't know.
Hey,
They just mad.
Right? Nigga don't want to see you win. That's supposed to be my nigga.
The fact was, I'm trying to make you see you win, but get tough skin while you do it. He had to get 30 years old before he understood that.
That's how we do out here, right?
Yeah.
But Mike's checking out my new rap line. What's up, guys? Look at that. This fool's like, I'm about to change colors like 3 times. He can't make up his mind for shit. Mike, yo, you guys should see my text messages. Mike's like, do this color. No. 3 days later, let's do this color.
Hey, you think that's I be sending him mad parts. What you think it is? I want to do this. I want to do
It just
this.
has to get to the point where you like, no.
All right.
Tell the color.
You need more cars. If you get more cars, you can rock all the colors.
Got working cars as it is.
It doesn't need to work. It just sit there and you look good, right? Look at that. Look at
This is
that.
Matt Field right here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that is wild.
This is sick as fuck though.
Oh, you like that?
I do, but this is extreme.
Is that too bright for you?
It is.
A whole car in that.
You gonna cry about how it's too bright.
I really
Don't
like
look
this
right on
green.
camera.
This green
That's-
is clean as
You should go
hell.
with the darker ones.
People would love me if I did this one again. They'd be like, bro, you finally went back green. This almost looks like my old color,
Yeah.
which is dope.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Go ahead.
Shit suck, man.
What, is it terrible?
That's why I don't do it no more. I see.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible. Just my arms hurt.
All you gotta do is heat it up. We're having him do it cold right now.
He gonna tell me that all we gotta do is heat it up, but he got me over here pulling off cold ass rap.
Yeah. I sit in the sun.
Okay, here, I'll help you.
Satin teal now.
Dang, dude. All right. We lost some of, some Bono.
The prep work.
Here, I'll get the heat gun. So I'm ripping off his wrap right now. He doesn't like the teal color just because it looks really nice in person and it looks teal, but on camera it looks a little baby blue, especially on his GoPro. I have no idea why. He needs a new GoPro is what I keep saying. But you know, Myke can have whatever he likes because I am sponsoring his material on the next ones. On this one, we got a sponsored wrap material already. That's before I knew I even was going to launch my wrap brand. Okay, so you can see right here as I'm peeling, there's some paint and body work coming off. So right here, look at that. Not Twinkie's fault, guys, okay? Give Twinkie a break. There's no way for you to do this kind of custom molding body work and guarantee that when you lay wrap on it, it won't peel some of it off, okay? You're even lucky that Twinkie and people like him are willing to kind of just, you know, do all this custom molding work. Okay, it would work if you were to paint it. Okay, so once you paint it, it just goes on there. You're not peeling off the paint. If you get new paint, then you just sand the old paint off or down enough so that you can paint a new color on there. But wrap's a totally different game. And when you peel wrap off of this kind of body work, this stuff can happen. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Like back here, we lost some Bondo. But this is, when I talked to Twinkie, this is actually very nice Bondo. This is not like Home Depot Bondo. That Bondo is worse. Okay, this stuff sands very nicely. It doesn't gum up your stuff. I gotta talk to him and figure out where to get my hands on some of this. But see right here, see some of the paint that I sprayed even came off. If you watch the original video when I did this, I sprayed around these door handles black. Why did I do that? It's because it's easier to hide all the white when you don't care. So I just sprayed it with a spray can black. If you have a spray can paint job, wrap will rip it off just like that. See? So when this happens, no need to panic. You can see his old paint under there. All you have to do is take your sander, the orbital sander, and then 220 grits is tough enough on the orbital, and then you just sand around here until it's smooth like this. If you can't feel it, can't feel the difference, then you won't see it through the wrap. Okay, so if you were to wrap it, you see how there's a difference there. If you can feel a difference, that will show up right there. Okay, so as long as you can sand it away and you put some, you can test it by putting some masking tape over it. If you put the masking tape, like the blue painter's tape over it, and you can still see the difference, sand it again. Once again, to make sure that you don't get any more lifting paint off of the wrap when you lay it on, and do this will ruin your wrap. Okay, you will lose this whole piece essentially. To test to make sure that you are no longer lifting after you sand, get some packaging tape, wrap it around your hand, touch it. Okay, touch the surface with packaging tape. If the packaging tape removes more paint, then you need to sand some more. Okay, there we go. Grab a corner, and then you can just, you don't even have to heat it up. If it's nice and sunny, like about 80 degrees, 90 degrees is perfect time to peel. Just like that. You see how the paint here is good on this part of the car, and it's not doing anything. It's not lifting off any paint, okay? But where the paint is compromised, like right there, it can't lift your paint. So if it's stock paint, I have no idea what the stock color of this car was, but if it was stock paint, it won't do that. When you apply this wrap material to stock paint, let's say someone brings in a brand new Tesla, right? And then you wrap the Tesla, the day you peel it off, it will look exactly as the day you put it on. But once the clear coat has been compromised by the sun beating up on it, where right over there, it's behind the clouds. But once the sun has beat up on the clear coat to where the clear coat is weakened, the clear will come off on the wrap. So before your clear goes bad, you should wrap your car. Once the clear goes bad, you have to sand down the clear. That's the bottom line. Okay, and then right here, yeah, so you see a difference in this texture. So all you have to do is just take the orbital to this and sand it until it's smooth and you can't feel it anymore. I always suggest that you primer over metal, then sand the primer. Okay, so this is how it's done, guys. Basically, I'm gonna go through and peel the rest. His bumpers and his side skirts are actually poly, so we can talk about that next. On the poly bumpers, you don't really have to worry about it. It actually comes off really easy, but on poly bumpers, it's always a challenge to get it to stick. Like, it doesn't want to stick into here. If you can't get your wrap to stick, you have to primer it, and then you can wrap it. Bottom line is, when you're modding your cars, and it's not stock, you put in body kits, fenders and stuff on it, and you get it painted, it could lift off when you put wrap on it. It's unrealistic to make anyone guarantee that the custom bodywork won't get slightly damaged because of the wrap, okay? But if it does happen, all you have to do is just lay some more Bondo on, make sure it's even, and then sand it again. Okay, it's not that complicated. They've already set the template for you. Okay, so don't mod your car if you're not willing to deal with some of the consequences and work around and figure out how to get your stuff right. Before you start wrapping again, you see how this is a darker shade than this, right? Look at the wrap that you're doing. Look through it. So some wraps are transparent, kind of like that. You can see through it. Put it up to the light. If your wrap is slightly transparent, you want to kind of just get a small piece and test it. Oftentimes, let's say you're doing a white, right? On this particular panel right here, you can see this darkness show through the white under the wrap. Okay, what you want to do in that scenario is make sure that once you sand it down, you hit it with some primer or some kind of white paint. The best one to use is like Home Depot, like automotive primer. It's white, it's sandable filler primer, and then you can just coat that real quick just to change the color and make it all light or all dark. Okay, you don't want a if you're doing a white, you don't want a combination of light and dark. This will show, these blemishes will show. Paint all this white first before you do it with the primer. Okay, so here's this side peeled. This is where I'm losing kind of the material right there. Right there. So this all happened on the other side. I've already prepped the other side so I can show you guys what it looks like. Look at that. And then look right here. So this is all because of my hand spray and it got ripped off. So not a big deal. You sand this down, 220 grit on the orbital. Just run it across lightly and you will get a good finished product. Let me show you what it looks like on the other side. Look at his plumbing. Okay, so this is the other side done and prepped. I still have to test to see if this is gonna make a difference in the color, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then right here, the other side looked like that. So after you sand it down, it should be nice and smooth like this, okay? And I also painted it so that I sprayed with, just some white paint or some primer so that these are not as noticeable. I'm gonna go back and kind of respray this, but there you go, okay? Man, I'm cooking out here. I'm ready for that summertime weather. So if you're gonna ask me to wrap your car, I'm gonna tell you to send me a picture of what it looks like. Any bad paint, I'm gonna make you sand it. I can do it, but it's gonna cost you extra. If you're gonna be modding your car, you might as well learn something in the process and try the sanding process yourself. Saves me a whole bunch of time, saves you a whole bunch of money, okay? So let me know if this information was useful, and I'm gonna be linking you guys to this video for reference later on. So like, comment, and subscribe. Tune in next time to see Myke's final color and his reaction when he picks it up. I hope he likes it.